I'm Sophia. If you love the thrill as much as I do, you're in the right place. From adrenaline-fueled rides to uncovering the world's most iconic machines. Gear up and subscribe to Sophia on Wheels for non-stop automotive adventure. Number 1. Bullet 650. First up, I've got the new Bullet 650 from Royal Enfield. This bike is making history because for the first time in 93 years, the Bullet nameplate gets a twin-cylinder engine. We're looking at a 648cc air-cooled parallel twin that pumps out 47 horsepower and 52 newton-meters of torque through a 6-speed gearbox. Now, this bike sits at almost 250 kilograms, which makes it heavier than something like the Interceptor. But when you see the level of detail here, you understand why. Check out these metal mudguards, the beautiful paint finish, and that headlight shell with the clock integrated right into the top. The craftsmanship is really something special. You've got 19-inch front and 18-inch rear spoke wheels, dual-channel ABS as standard, and this classic bench seat that's perfect for two-up riding. The riding position is pure old-school cruiser with those traditional bars and foot-forward pegs. Some markets even get these large leg guards, which are quite practical if you think about it. Performance-wise, you're getting a proper touring machine here. The engine makes its peak power at 7,250 RPM, and torque comes in nice and low at 5,650 RPM. This isn't about setting lap records. It's about enjoying the ride, taking in the scenery, and experiencing that classic Royal Enfield character. Price starts at $7,499 in the US and 6,749 inches the UK. Available in Canon Black for North America and Europe, with Battleship Blue coming to other markets. This one drops early 2026. Number 2. Flying Flea S6. Next up is what might be the most exciting electric motorcycle I've seen yet. This is the Royal Enfield Flying Flea S6, and it's their scrambler take on the electric platform. Royal Enfield drew inspiration from their World War II lightweight motorcycle for this modern electric bike. The S6 builds on the C6 Roadster platform, but takes things in a more adventurous direction. You've got a 19-inch spoked front wheel paired with upside-down forks instead of the C6's girder setup. That bigger wheel and proper suspension give you genuine off-road capability. The design here is spot on. High mudguard up front, handguards protecting your levers, and this long, slim seat that gives you that proper enduro stance. Gold-finished spoke rims add a nice premium touch. The whole package just looks ready to hit some trails. Tech-wise, you're getting a round TFT touchscreen with smartphone connectivity, navigation, and even voice assist. There's a dedicated off-road riding mode that lets you lock the rear brake for proper sliding action. The electronics include lean angle sensitive ABS and traction control, both switchable when you want to have some fun. The battery sits in a forged aluminum frame with a finned magnesium case. Range should hit around 100 kilometers in real-world riding, with a top speed near 115 kilometers per hour. Charging works with a standard 3-pin plug at home. Royal Enfield aims this at urban riders who want weekend trail capability. Expected pricing lands between 2 and 3 lakh rupees in India, with Europe getting it first in late 2026. Number 3. Flying Flea C6. While we're on the electric bikes, let me show you Royal Enfield's first production electric motorcycle, the Flying Flea C6. This compact urban commuter takes styling cues from the 1,940 seconds Flying Flea and brings them into the electric age. The C6 stands out with its distinctive girder front suspension. Yes, girder forks on a modern motorcycle. Royal Enfield committed to that retro aesthetic, and paired with the round LED headlamp and teardrop bodywork, this bike looks unlike anything else on the road today. Weight targets come in under 100 kilograms, making this one light machine. That low weight combined with the compact size means you can slice through city traffic with ease. The magnesium battery housing uses passive cooling, keeping the design clean and simple. Inside that battery pack, you're looking at 80 to 120 kilometers of urban range. Not massive numbers, but perfectly adequate for daily commuting. Charging uses a standard 3-pin domestic plug, and fast charging capability means you can top up quickly when needed. The electronics package includes a round digital touchscreen display with full smartphone connectivity. Navigation integrates directly into the system, so no need for phone mounts. You get cornering ABS, traction control, multiple ride modes, and over-the-air updates to keep everything current. Royal Enfield already won a Red Dot Design Concept Award for this bike in 2025, which tells you the design team nailed the brief. The 10-spoke alloy wheels keep maintenance simple compared to traditional spokes. Pricing should land between 2 and 3 lakh rupees when it launches in India during Q1 2026. Number 4. Goan Classic 350. Now let's check out the Goan Classic 350. This bobber-style bike celebrates the custom culture of Goa with some seriously vibrant styling. Building on the proven 349cc J-platform single-cylinder engine, you get 20 horsepower and 27 Nm of torque. 5-speed transmission, electronic fuel injection, and air oil cooling keep things simple and reliable. Mileage comes in at 36 kilometers per liter, so your fuel stops stay infrequent. But let's talk about what makes this bike special. The paint options include Trip Teal, Rave Red, and Shack Black. That turquoise finish with orange accents, white pinstriping, and those orange tubeless rims with white wall tires create something that genuinely turns heads. The graphics and color combinations are bold choices that stand out. Riding position gets interesting with these mini-ape handlebars that sweep up higher than standard. You sit on a low-slung bobber seat that sits at just 750 millimeters. One unique feature here is the heel shifter. Royal Enfield designed this so riders in sandals don't have to hook their toe under a shifter. Pretty clever thinking for beach town riding. The chassis uses a twin down-tube spine frame with a 19-inch front and 16-inch rear wheel setup. Those wheels are tubeless spoke designs in aluminum. Suspension is basic but effective with 41mm telescopic forks up front and twin adjustable shocks at the rear. Braking comes from a 300mm front disc and two 70mm rear with dual-channel ABS. Price starts at $4,999 in the US. Originally launched for India, but these are now coming to the UK and other markets in limited numbers. Number 5. Himalayan 450 Mana Black Edition. Moving on to the Himalayan 450 Mana Black Edition. Royal Enfield named this special edition after Mana Pass, which sits at 18,478 feet in the Himalayas. That should tell you everything about this bike's capabilities. The engine is their 452cc Sherpa liquid-cooled single-cylinder with dual overhead cams. Power output hits 40 horses at 8,000 RPM, with 40 Nm of torque arriving at 5,500 RPM. 6-speed transmission includes both assist and slipper clutch functions. This engine runs smooth and delivers strong mid-range punch. Regular Himalayan 450 already impressed with its 198kg curb weight, 825mm seat height, and that capable 21-inch front, 17-inch rear wheel combination. But the Mana Black Edition adds specific rally-focused upgrades that make a real difference. First up are the tubeless spoked wheels. This is a big upgrade over the tube-type wheels on the base model. Fixing punctures becomes much easier on the trail. Then you get black rally handguards protecting your hands and levers, a specialized rally seat that's taller, narrower, and firmer for long-distance comfort, plus a rally mudguard and large enduro foot pegs. The blacked-out aesthetic with mountain pattern graphics looks fantastic. All the engine cases, exhaust, and wheels get the black treatment. The round TFT display includes Google Maps navigation, smartphone connectivity for music and calls, and 4 riding modes through the ride-by-wire system. Lean angle sensing works with the ABS and traction control. Ground clearance and suspension travel make this bike genuinely capable off-road. The Showa USD forks and monoshock rear handle rough terrain without complaint. UK pricing sits at £6,400 versus £5,750 for the base model. Available now in Europe and India. Number 6. Shotgun 650 Rough Crafts Drop. Now here's something really special. This is the Royal Enfield Shotgun 650 Rough Crafts Drop, and only 100 of these exist worldwide. Each one comes individually numbered. Royal Enfield teamed up with Winston Ye from Rough Crafts in Taiwan for this limited edition. Rough Crafts originally built a one-off custom called Caliber Royale that was such a hit, Royal Enfield decided to make a production version. Winston Ye is known for high-end bespoke motorcycles with meticulous detail and premium execution. The base engine is the familiar 648cc air-cooled parallel twin, making 47 horsepower and 52 Nm through a 6-speed transmission. But this bike is all about the details. Real gold leaf striping shadowed in gray runs across the tank, hand-cast solid brass tank badge, quilted leather seat with diamond stitching, gold inner fork tubes. The mix of gloss jet black and matte stealth black paint creates this sophisticated two-tone finish. Black contrast cut alloy rims, bar end mirrors, and rough crafts graphics complete the package. Every bike includes a hand-signed, limited edition art print from Winston Ye himself. That's a nice collector touch for the 100 people who get one. The collaboration between Royal Enfield and Rough Crafts shows what happens when production manufacturing meets custom shop craftsmanship. You get details that would normally cost tens of thousands if you commissioned a custom build, but in a format that's more accessible to regular riders. Pricing hasn't been announced yet, but expect a significant premium over the standard Shotgun 650. Distribution covers India, Europe, North America, and Asia-Pacific markets throughout 2026. Number 7. Classic 650 125 TH Anniversary Special Edition. And finally, we're celebrating 125 years of Royal Enfield. The company started in 1901, making this one of the longest continuously operating motorcycle manufacturers. For their anniversary, they created this classic 650 Special Edition. The base bike uses their proven 648cc air-cooled parallel twin, making 47 horsepower and 39 pound-feet of torque. 6-speed transmission, steel tube frame based on the Super Meteor 650 platform, and Showa suspension. Standard classic 650 components, but the special edition treatment makes this bike stand apart. The star of the show is this hypershift paint that morphs between deep red and gold depending on your viewing angle and the light. Walk around the bike and watch the color shift from bright to dark with this kaleidoscope effect. Royal Enfield added an embossed 125 years crest in gold on the classic red side panels, gold pinstriping, and a gold Royal Enfield logo on that iconic teardrop tank. Then they blacked out the engine, exhaust pipes, and wheel rims for contrast. The special leather saddle is crafted specifically for this model. All these details combine to create something that genuinely looks premium and special. Fit and finish throughout matches the anniversary theme. Design elements stay true to classic styling with the nacelle headlight, curved fenders, and retro-inspired lines. The spoked wheels and traditional proportions maintain that timeless Royal Enfield character. Pricing details are still coming, but expect around 3.75 lakh rupees in India, plus a premium for the special edition treatment. Availability and exact numbers will be announced in 2026 when the 125th anniversary officially arrives. This bike represents 125 years of continuous motorcycle production, and Royal Enfield created a fitting tribute. So that's my look at the best new and updated Royal Enfield motorcycles for 2026. If you loved these Royal Enfield machines, it's Sophia's bet that you will love my video on the best adventure motorcycles of 2026 popped on the upper left of your screen.